this is Kelly from Moonbean Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your Aries January 2020 general read. So for those of you who are subscribed to my channel, welcome back. I truly appreciate all your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. For those of you who are new to my channel, do stick around for a brief little intro before we get started. So I am an intuitive reader. My messages are timeless and they're not date specific. So really do have a look at the title to see if anything there resonates with you. If it does, chances are there's probably a message within one of those videos. Okay, it is a general reading, so don't get upset if it doesn't resonate with you. Just take what does, leave what doesn't behind. It's probably meant for someone else. Do have a look at your moon, your rising, your Venus, and Jupiter as well to have a better, broader picture as well. But also keep in mind that some months your moon or your rising may resonate a little bit better than your sun. Okay. Also, cross watchers, you're always welcome here. So if you are interested in Aries, do have a look at the Libra videos as well. There may be a message or two found there for you also. Okay, same goes for you, Aries. Do check out Libra's videos. All right, so before we get started, I usually go over my pre-meditation shuffle that I do off camera. And so Aries, for you for January, let's take a look. So your first card out was I believe it was the Three of Wands. Okay, so this is about teamwork, expanding, like expansion, possibly traveling. So some of you may be traveling in January, or possibly planning to travel or thinking about traveling. For others of you, this could be teamwork or expanding within a company or at work. For some of you, it could be within a relationship, taking it to the next level. You know, really working together before you get that, in order to get that Four of Wands, right? That marriage possibly, or deeper commitment, right? This is really putting in the work, right? Working together to expand on that Two of Wands. So your next card out was the Star. So you could be connecting with an Aquarius, or have Aquarius in your chart. Doesn't have to be. It could be you, cross watcher. Or you're just, this is your energy. Okay, I kind of feel like this is your energy there. I feel like at this time you are trying to gain some clarity on things. I feel like for some of you, Aries, there's a sense of renewal, like starting over almost. And yeah, and maybe it's, again, it could be within this relationship, or it's like you've decided to maybe bury the hatchet, if that makes sense. Like, you know, saying we're gonna put these things to rest, like really forgiving each other, and like get that, you know, healing happening, I kind of feel. And that, again, that take what resonates, right? I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, so take what resonates. The next card to come out was the Ten of Pentacles. So I kind of feel, Aries, I've been working really hard lately. And again, it's to leave a legacy, right? This is to build a future, to build on that Three of Wands, right? Or towards that Four of Wands, right? The Ten of Pentacles is all about it just talks about having financial stability, right? And like also it could be that some of you are thinking about retirement and really planning for that. So some of you could be possibly making appointments at the bank after the new year to really think about retirement and like invest in maybe some RSPs. I don't know why, but this is the message I'm getting for some of you. So this is a possibility. You could be dealing or talking to a financial advisor regarding that as well. The next card to come out was the Sun. So some of you could be connecting with a Leo. The Sun for me, I love getting the Sun. Like, okay, I'm a little biased because I'm Leo moon, but the Sun for me is all about greatness, assurance, right? It's all about enlightenment, bringing things to light, really getting the truth, the truth coming out for me. It's very symbolic of that, okay? And greatness as well. Depending on how it flows, it could be... For some of you, I don't know, like select few, some of you may be having a Sun. I don't know. That's came to me, but take it how it resonates, people. That's basically the message that I received. I also did see the 5 of Wands. Okay, so that's about challenges, obstacles. For some of you, you could be experiencing some rivalry, and this could be between friends or in the workplace. This could be even, like, let's say within companies even, right? Like your rival companies or whatever, trying to gain clients, or just in sales. For others of you, you could be involved in sports. So there may be competitions happening, or you're training towards competition. In January, maybe you're competing or doing, going somewhere to compete. Maybe that's why the traveling is happening. I also did see the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like you're connecting with a younger earth sign. Again, it could just be your energy as well, but I feel like this could be also a child. It may be your child, a child. But I just feel like this child's bringing a gift, can be bringing gifts. Or a younger energy. In general, just if it's you, Aries, and I feel like you maybe receiving, but I feel like you're the one receiving the gift. I don't know, that's kind of the energy that I feel like you're receiving something. So maybe this has something to do, it maybe has something to do with the 5 of Wands in terms of the sports. If you are competing or in competition, maybe you could be winning a medal or a trophy. I'm seeing. Sorry, my nail is so jagged and I'm scared it's going to get caught on tapestry. So, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing. All right, so I'm going to get right into shuffling. For those of you that know, I do pre-shuffle all my cards beforehand, but I do want to do a little bit of shuffling before we get started. I also, I do use the Zombie Tarot deck, okay, for my reading. I'm going to pull some messages that way. I'm going to do some clarifiers with another deck. If I see that it's predominantly going towards a love reading, I will use my Romance Angel deck and pull some messages there for you as well, Aries. And lastly, to finish off, I will use my Dream of Gaia tarot deck for some messages or last messages for you for January 2020. Okay, so, whoop, wow, that escaped me. And it's interesting because what I saw was like the Empress. Hold on. Kind of feel like that's your energy. Right there. Alright. Half my deck fell, or most of my deck fell, I should say. But yeah. Alright, Aries, let's see what messages Spirit has for you for January. Okay. Okay, what are messages we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter for January 2020. Okay, we have the Devil in the reverse. So I feel like for you, okay, so first card out is the Strongest. Okay, for me as a reader. So this is the strongest energy you're going to see in this reading. That says a lot with the Devil in reverse here. Okay, that's huge. Some of you could be connecting with a Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be. This could be your energy. This is you, possibly Aries or Crosswatcher. I kind of feel like at this time, this talks about releasing toxic behaviors, toxic individuals, toxic, it could be vices. So if maybe you quitting smoking, maybe you quit drinking, maybe you had some sort of addiction that you are giving up, or it could have been a relationship, a toxic relationship that you've ending, or toxic behaviors. Maybe you were cheating, there was some infidelity, whatever it was. It's coming. It could have been even envious type, just very dark energy. Like I feel you're putting it, or trying to put it behind you. You're releasing it. So you're releasing this, you're stopping this, whatever it is, however it flows for you, right? So any other messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Jupiter for January 2020? Okay, Two of Hazards, so that's Two of Pentacles. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this deck. So this is about, it could be about multitasking, or just, right, like if you notice, he's, mixing a cocktail and holding on or walking his zombie dog. So could be multitasking. Again, fear with that is, how stable can that be? Just one jerk from that chain. Granted, he's on 2 arms and is missing legs, but one jerk from that chain, that cocktail's going everywhere, right? So that's pretty sad. It could also be that you're having to make choices, or having to choose between 2 different, it could be anything. It could be 2 different jobs, right? Weighing your options between 2 different jobs, 2 relationships. It could be maybe you're trying to figure out what you're going to do with your life. Maybe you want to go back to school, so you're trying to figure out which career choice, which path to go down. Do I want to do this? Do I want, do I want to become a teacher? Do I, whatever it is. Should I stay in this relationship? Should I not stay in this relationship? Whatever it is that you're choosing. Like, I just feel like at this time, you're trying to balance that. Keep things balanced. Any other messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for January 2020? Got the 4 of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, this is about retreating and going into solitude. For some of you, you could be recovering or resting. This could be taking a break from a relationship. for maybe for some of you are taking a break from graduated from school and or taking a break before, you know, looking for their whatever, a career or just whatever it is. Maybe for some of you there has to be a reason. Like, I mean, this devil energy, if you are getting out of a toxic relationship, I think, you know, that deserves some rest and recuperation, in my opinion, right? So that would make sense as to why this is needed, right? All right, let's see. Any other messages for Aries? Oh. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse, and that fell right onto that Devil card there. So I kind of feel like this did come out in, again, your pre-shuffle, right? It came out for me, though, multiple times and in the upright, but here it's coming out in the reverse. So this is about not wanting to move forward in a, you know, in expanding, right? Move forward and communicate, or as a team, with an individual, possibly with a partner, right? For some of you, I feel like you are taking this rest, solitude, because of this Two of Pentacles that you're having to juggle, this choice or whatever that you're having to make, or options that you're having to weigh. You're deciding to take some time and kind of retreat to kind of think about things. Okay, and maybe because you've retreated to think about things, you've decided that you don't want to move forward with this individual or expand with this individual in any way, right? Could be delays with that with that expansion, but I feel it's like you're putting, you don't want to, it's just not worth it. Like, you feel like it's more work than what it's worth. Again, it could be because you've realized after some, right, after releasing everything, having some, really thinking about things, and, you know, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Cups. Okay, so that's kind of the card that so your two strongest energies for me is the Devil card in the reverse and this Two of Cups. So you could be, this could be either you've releasing this toxic individual relationship, whatever it is, behaviors, and it's making space, like really resting, recuperating with this Four of Swords, not moving forward with this individual that could have potentially be, you know, harmful. And then you've got this Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, right? So overall message with this Two of Cups has to do with a relationship. So this is about a romantic relationship. This could be a marriage even. And your typical Two of Cups, they're usually really side by side and they're exchanging gifts. And with the Lovers, they're at a distance. With this deck, it's flipped, it's reversed. So Two of Cups, they're at a distance. Okay, so you're sitting across from the person. There's a bit of there's some space between you. You clearly are two different individuals who partake in different types of cuisine, given you are two different types of species. One is human, one is zombie, right? But it's still about a romantic relationship. I just feel like this is more, you could be connecting with someone who is at a distance from you. But maybe this person that you've left behind, that you still care about, possibly. Again, maybe you let go of this toxic behavior. Maybe it's not necessarily a toxic relationship, but it's toxic behaviors. Maybe that's why the relationship didn't work. Because there were things that you were doing, or they were doing, or somebody was doing that didn't fly with them. They just weren't okay with. All right. I'm going to pull out Santa Muerte deck. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit. Let's clarify some of these cards. I kind of want to see, look into some of these. Aries. Okay. So, just want to put my other deck away for a sec. All right, so let's look at this double card here. Okay, here's some clarification on the devil in reverse. All right, so we got the Chariot and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Ooh, so definitely regarding a relationship or feelings. This affected a relationship possibly. With the Chariot here, you could be connecting with Cancer or someone, a Cancer energy. You could have Cancer in your chart, but that just, I just feel like you were guided. This is, you're releasing something that you were guided to do. This could be guided through, like guided to take action or to change a habit or to give up something. I feel like you're on some sort of journey. For some of you, Aries, could be traveling. This is something that you might have to drop something, drop someone, possibly for some of you, because you have to travel, and this person, who knows, maybe this person is just coming in the way of all this or coming between you. I feel like there's just the way they're all dressed similar together. I feel like this is, for some of you, I know in the pre-shuffle I got that whole sports team thing. So maybe this is, like, I kind of feel that, like, there is this sense of camaraderie and, like, unison, like, with the uniforms here. So maybe, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm seeing. With the Nine of Cups in the reverse, I feel like this is possibly your energy as well as their energy. Somebody definitely is feeling, you know, sad. Like, regardless, like anytime you end a relationship, even if it's something toxic, like there's always that sense of sadness. For some, it's a sense of relief, but you're still sad. Like at the end of any type of cycle, there is that sense of like a bit of sadness that something is over, unless it's been like, which it could be given that it's the double card, right? So maybe it was something that was like seriously terrible. But I mean, with this Nine of Cups in the reverse here, I just sense, again, somebody definitely, maybe it is this Cancer sign, but I kind of feel like it's possible it could be this Cancer sign really feeling kind of at a loss, like feeling like kind of at a loss, like they don't feel abundant, right? They're rough waters I'm getting here, like things aren't, like there's no calmness, right? There's no sense of, you know, happy abundance. It's very rough. Things are rough right now with this person. All right, let's look at this Two of Hazards. Clarification on the Two of Hazards for Aries. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. You could be connecting with air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And we have the Page of Cups. With the King of Swords could be also your energy, Aries. Doesn't have to be, or cross watcher. It could be with this Page of Cups here, this is a younger energy. I feel like that you're connecting with maybe younger water sign. Could be a student. This person, I feel when it comes to relationships, they still have a lot to learn. It's in the reverse, so I kind of feel like they may not have, I feel like there's like coming with some bad news here, or like trying to, there's some, I just don't like the energy that they're bringing for some reason. I'm not liking this with this King of Swords, and maybe this King of Swords is you, Aries, or you, cross watcher, but I feel like somebody here with this King is very, is thinking things clearly, thinking about things clearly, and knows, really looking at the, weighing their options and having to make the choice. But I feel like this choice is going to be affected by this Page of Cups in the reverse here, somehow. Let's see, can I have some clarification on this King of Swords and the Page of Cups in the reverse? We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this has to do with a relationship, right? A marriage for some. Could just be a relationship. For others of you, it could be a baby. Maybe you're finding out you're pregnant, and this is kind of what sends you into that Four of Swords, right? It's like you were making a choice to leave an individual behind you, possibly for some of you, and now it's like, well, I gotta think about things because, right? But still, like, if that's the case, like, that's no reason to stay in a relationship, right? If something is toxic, not working, and you're being guided to like drop it, right, in a way, here is what I'm seeing, then for others of you, this could just be a new relationship coming in once you cut off this individual or make that choice, right? A new relationship could be coming in. Let's look at the Four of Swords. Can I have some clarification? I have the Four of Swords here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. Okay. With this Ace of Cups and the Santa Muerte here, this definitely for me screams baby. Okay, so Four of Swords. You're retreating, you're isolating yourself, really resting, thinking about things in solitude. I've got the Four of Wands here. So this is about celebrations that are basically put on hold. Why are they put on hold? Because of the Two of Swords in the reverse. Woo. This choice, this decision that was made, someone was cut, and I feel like this was very difficult for some of you. Again, Santa Muerte, possibly. It's just about cycles. So it could be a baby, but it can also be a death to this relationship. So right, regardless, we've got the Three of Wands in reverse at the end here, right, following all of this. So that's, right, choosing not to move forward with an individual or expanding in a relationship, right? So for some of you, maybe you are choosing to be a single mom and raise this child on your own. For others of you, it's not a baby, it's just for you just deciding to end this, cutting this relationship there. Okay. And some clarification on the Three of Wands in the reverse here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. Right. So why are we not expanding on this relationship here? Well, we've got Judgment. Okay, so definitely you're starting over. You just want to start over, fresh, renewed, something new. With the Queen of Wands, though, and the Four of Pentacles coming out next, again, this could be you, Aries, your energy. Again, don't get hung up on the gender. It could be masculine or feminine energy. Queen of Wands, though, is someone who is very attractive, someone who's into the esoteric, someone who that you could be connecting with. Doesn't have to be, but this is someone who definitely follows their intuition. And just the way she's whispering at this Four of Pentacles, this bride, whatever. It's like she's controlling this puppet master, almost. So it's like she controls the puppet master. Maybe she manipulates this individual. I'm not saying in a bad way, but I feel like this person has the power to stop something from happening. Like maybe she's telling him, like, put them down, kind of thing. Maybe for some of you, walking away from this person has made them or made you feel like you can, or that you do have the power to make things happen for yourself. You don't need, right? With the Four of Pentacles, though, that's still the energy of holding on to something. Let's look at this Two of Cups. Can I have some clarification on the Two of Cups here for Aries? So we've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, we did see this in the pre-shuffle only. I did see it multiple, like, different times in the upright. So this just speaks about, again, maybe this relationship, if you were married, then obviously if you're walking away or having to cut ties, like, you may have taken, for some of you, you could have taken a financial hit there. So it's like, again, you're having to start over and thinking about, you know, the future, basically. I also did get the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So this is about mostly usually it's like about having to defend yourself, but in the reverse it's like I almost feel like you are seeing above the struggle. You are walking above it. You are, even though all that shit went down, all that stuff, all these things were happening, I feel you're rising above all of this. You're going to face everything head on. All right, I'm going to pull some romance angels for you, Aries. Okay, some love advice for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for January 2020. Okay, some love advice for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for January. Okay. So your first card is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay. So I'm not saying that maybe in the future, like, there is that sense of holding on, right, with that Four of Pentacles here. So it's possible that you are holding on still to this person. They are a Two of Cups, right? That's a very strong connection as well. Okay? So I kind of feel like you're holding on to this person. Maybe you are working things out, possibly. But again, Four of Wands we have here. And the Three of Wands. So I feel like in the reverse, right? So it's like there is delays. There's going to be delays to anything, any type of celebration or any type of movement forward in this relationship. You got to move slow. Okay. The next card to come out is let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay. And that's exactly that. Maybe that is something that you need to do. Maybe in order to work things out or to see, maybe you're having to, right, with the Two of Cups here, they're at a distance. I feel like maybe there's some separation happening for some of you. Maybe not all of you, but some of you may be separated from this individual. Maybe ask around. Maybe you're having to ask some friends to help you out, or to at least fish for info, because maybe they don't have social media, or they've blocked you, or you're blocked. Whatever. I don't know. But I feel like there is still, with that chemistry there is chemistry here. I think these individuals, or these, who, if it's you or them, whatever, take it how it resonates. I do feel like there is feelings here, right? Emotions. But there is some healing definitely that kind of needs to take place. All right, so let me grab my Dream of Gaia tarot deck. Pull some more messages for you, Aries. For Aries. Yeah. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for January 2020. Are there any other messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for January 2020? Ooh. Okay. So let's look at your cards. We got a few cards here. Okay. So your first card is the Six of Fire in the reverse. So fire energy, Aries. Not surprising for first card, right? Strongest energy. You. This is going on here. Competitive, two competitive type energies, two people holding the swords. Light, dark energy, right? There's the duality happening here. There is that sense of the cup there, okay, filled, overflowing with water. So there is, that there is strong feelings happening here with this individual. Not surprised with that Ace of Cups being there, right? Being present, and chemistry showing up there. But this talks about somebody having to be the first one to drop the sword, to stop the fighting, okay? To stop the arguing, to just maybe I wouldn't say, there is, again, with that third person there, mediation definitely is needed here. So somebody to kind of like, and maybe that's the case, right? If some of you have divorced or are in the process of, or will be, that's something that you need to think about, right? But again, it's the having to drop the sword and kind of communicate, right? Agree to disagree, I guess. Whatever. That's the stance there. The following card is Desire in the reverse. So desire in the reverse talks about selfish, that's so like selfish desires, right? So these are not like aspirations or dreams that you have for yourself. This is all about negative desires that you, things that are not going to serve you well, that you just are holding on to, just can't let go of. Okay, this could be in regards to you, Aries, or cross-watcher. The following card to come out is the 8 of Earth in the reverse. So with the 8 of Earth in the reverse, this is about, it's in regards to like that lack mentality, right? You're not feeling fruitful or abundant currently. You're not glowing and radiant and in your power currently. You're in the reverse. So this card also has a lot of sexual references as well, but it's in the reverse. So I feel like for some of you, this plays hand in hand here. You've got there could be strong sexual desire or attraction to this individual. Maybe that's, right, not surprising with this baby coming, possible, right? The last card to come out is the Ace, or the one Ace of Earth. Very similar to the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about creating something, and it could be like in regards to planting a seed, right? This could starting a new job. You could be investing in something, maybe investing time, energy into something, a new venture or project that you're doing. It could be another income source for you as well, Aries. Okay. All right, Aries, that has been your January 2020 general reading. If you've liked my video, please do give it a thumbs up. Do leave a comment below letting me know how this message, or if any of this resonated with you and how it did resonate with you. Cross watchers, please do have a look at the Libra videos as well. If you know, to see if there's anything that possibly may resonate with you there. There may be a message there for you. Same thing goes with you, Aries. Do have a look at the Libra, as well as your moon, your rising, your Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, do share my video around. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified the next time I upload a video. And I believe that is it. So do have a fabulous day. And don't forget to, you know, really think with this Four of Swords there. I think, and it goes for you too, cross watchers, because this could be vice versa, right? So this is a very strong connection, deep desires, sexual desires here towards this person. So, you know, possibly babies, possibly children even. So do think long and hard before you make any decisions. But again, like I said, for some of you, you will be cutting ties with someone for sure. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Many blessings.